working late, 'cause I'm a crocheter. Oh, it looks so cute, but I might frog it later. My twisted yarn make me cry so often. My only hobby, yeah, it's my only interest.
So now that our summer blanket is officially finished, we're going to do a quick review, and I'm going to just tell you some of my thoughts about the stitches that we used. But first, please just enjoy all the stitches in this beautiful blanket. So the award for my least favorite to actually do is the box stitch. This might win the most beautiful stitch, but it is so many rows, it just took me hours. For texture, my favorite are these two stitches, the loop and the cobblestone next to each other. I love running my hands over them. Then for the theme, I love this spot here that has the wave stitch, which looks beautiful in the blues, and then the seaweed, which was a new stitch to me that I thought was so perfect, and the ombre puff stitch just kind of rounds it out. So it's just a stunning visual, but another stunning one is the alpine stitch. It really does look like the tide going out on the beach. And then another one I had a lot of fun with was the arcade stitch. So that was probably the one that I just enjoyed actually crocheting the most. So anyway, those are just a few of my thoughts, but I absolutely love every single stitch on this blanket. So thanks again for participating and being a part of it.
First time I made money from Crochet on display.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you guys this, but these are all the crochet hooks I've accumulated in the 9 months since I started crocheting. Fair to say I definitely hoard them almost as much as I hoard my yarn, but I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorite and least favorite brands. Starting off with my absolute favorite, we have these Susan Brands hooks. These have an ergonomic end and then a longer metal hook, which is what I like about them. She also has a twist and lock kit where you can change the color and have the same base, but I didn't like the way that the base felt in my hand for this one. Next, we have the Clover Amour hooks. I really like these because they kind of have a matte metal look on them, but any type of metal hook is usually my favorite. A step down from the Clovers are these ones that I got from Amazon. These I got before I got the Clovers, and these are nice because they come in a wider range of sizes. My third favorite are these ones from Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit different because they don't have metal hooks, but I find that they don't squeak nearly as much as the other types of hook, and I love the tie-dye and the grippies on these. Now moving into some of my least favorite. Any type of hook that is all metal and does not have a grip on them are not my favorites. I know that might be different for some people, but I love to have the grip on them. It helps me feel like I can crochet for longer. Also not a huge fan of these ones from Hobby Lobby. No particular reason, just not the biggest fan. All of these are absolute no's for me. This one has a light on it but squeaks like crazy. This one doesn't have a grip on it. And then I wanted to like these, but I really don't like that they're not metal. And then finally, these were my very first 2 crochet hooks. I really like them. They're from Michaels, but the only downside is that the grips slip off of these. But other than that, they're really good hooks. These were from Michaels. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave a comment and let me know what your favorite hooks are.
I'm working late, 'cause I'm a crocheter. Oh, it looks so cute, but I might frog it later. My twisted yarn make me cry so often. My only hobby, yeah, it's my only interest.
This beautiful and delicate stitch is the spider stitch. You're going to start with an even number of chains and working into the second chain from hook, so not the first one, but the second one, right here. You're going to work a single crochet, and then chain 1, and single crochet back into that same chain. Now skip the next chain, and in the following chain, you're going to repeat what you just did. So into that same chain, work a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and that's row 1. For row 2, we're working into the chain 1 spaces we just created. So into this chain 1 space, you're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet all into that same chain 1 space. And you're just going to repeat that all the way across the row. So skip the next 2 single crochets and into the next chain 1 space. Right here, you're going to work your single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. And you just repeat row 2 until your project reaches your desired length.
It was market day today. Look at all these cuties. We got some eggs, Dinos, Yoshi, Lola the Bunny, patterned by me, axolotls, pokeballs, turtles, all the cute animals. Then this was after keychains were really popular. I pretty much sold out of Lola. I started with 15, came home with 2. Axolotls were a huge hit. Pokeballs I had to refill multiple times. But yeah, it was a great successful day. So thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I crocheted my wedding dress in 7 weeks, and this is the last update before my wedding. We have one thing left to do. This end needs to be weaved in. I figured we could do it together while I talk about the progress I made this week. First thing I did was I finished the edging on the bottom of the skirt, and then I wanted to accentuate certain features, so I did some surface crochet and added 2 little lines of slip stitches around the belt area. And then I had some kind of plain areas of mesh stitch, so I made a bunch of little daisy appliques to break up like the top of the skirt and make it a little bit more interesting. Then I made these little pointy flowers to put around the torso. One thing that I really wanted to add was the vicuña yarn that my fiance got me for Christmas. This is the world's most expensive yarn, and I thought it would be really cool to put it in my wedding dress somehow. So I made it the center of all the little torso flowers. And I spent a couple of days sewing cultured pearls along the neckline and along the sides of the sleeves. It sort of adds to the detailing and doesn't take away too much from the crochet. And I looked at it and I realized that it's done. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. It's been quite the process. It's the biggest project I've ever done. It's certainly the most important project that I've ever done. And I don't know if I'll ever top this. You guys were so incredibly supportive. I can't believe it's finished.
I'm unboxing this 18-piece Tulip crochet hook set that I got from Amazon. I got these because I wanted to upgrade from my aluminium coated pony brand hooks. The hook sizes are actually quite good. They go from 1.75 all the way up to 6 millimeters. Now mine are already banged up because I stepped on them as soon as I got them. Thanks Amazon for leaving them under my doormat. I did not see it. The branding is cute. It's like digitally printed on vinyl front and back. There's a magnetic clasp, which is good. It's quite secure. This is the size of the set compared to my iPhone X Max case. It's actually quite compact considering how much is in this little hook set. All right, let's get into what else is inside here. This set comes with 3 sizes of sewing needles. There are large, medium, and small, and a cute little ruler that fits in the back of the hooks. I like that the lace set hooks have plastic coverings because they are so delicate and really, really tiny, as you can see here. And it's nice that they have a gold tip so you can see what you are doing. I saw a few reviews that mentioned that the scissors don't actually cut. I'll test that a bit later in this video so you can see how well these actually perform. And this case is really secure. It is hard to get things in and out of the back panels. At least you know that they are not moving once they are in. The standard hooks are feather light. They are so nice to hold and very smooth. You can barely feel the etching of the hook sizes or the branding on each side, which is quite good if you are using a knife grip or pencil, if that is your thing. The throat of the hook is a blend between inline and tapered, as you can see in comparison to my other hook. It is smooth and feels quite precise. I'm going to test out this set with my fave hook size, the 3.5, with some cotton yarn that I got from Spotlight. The set so far is gorgeous. I really do like how the colors look against the yarn, makes it really easy to see. Now, cotton yarn can be quite tricky, but these hooks are actually quite smooth. Like, as you can see, it is gliding through the yarn. Alright, I don't know why I filmed like the hardest row of any crochet project, but as you can see here, it is actually quite good. Like, the slippage isn't bad, and it is holding onto the yarn quite well. At this point, I'm beginning to notice that I'm actually moving faster than I usually work, which, yeah, the hooks make a difference. And you can see here that the tension consistency is quite nice with these hooks. The end stitch is always quite tricky for me because my older hooks used to always split, and I'm happy that I'm not getting that with this Tulip set because it is just so frustrating when you have frayed ends. Now I'm testing how it works with a double crochet stitch. This is just so you can see how the hook moves through the yarn. I'm actually quite slow, but these hooks are making me very fast. Alright, we get how fast and smooth these hooks are now. The tension and consistency is really nice. I'm actually very happy with this because you see everything with cotton. Now the scissors, they come with a protective case because they are curved, and cutting through this yarn was easy. There was zero fray, so this may not be appropriate for thicker wools, but it works right now. Overall, I think that the value of this set is actually quite good for what you get inside it. The hooks are really beautiful to use, and I cannot wait to start using them for my future crochet projects.